Well, lads, what's the crack? And welcome to Between the Pints podcast. Brand new podcast here on the channel. So we're just gonna free ball with it, see what happens, and hope for the best, really. Isn't that right?
Yes, that is right.
That's right. Today's topic is obviously gonna be around gaming, as you can tell by the title. Just to see what everyone else thinks, do make an input. It'd be greatly appreciated. And give us ideas for the next podcast. But is gaming dead?
It's starting to die off slowly, I'll be real.
It is, because... Right, okay. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because the past 2-3 years I haven't got that buzz that I used to get. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, I don't know. But there really hasn't been any good games the past 5 years, definitely. 6 years.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of games are kind of like competitive, kind of like repeats, like battle royales, and I think they should change it up a bit if you want people to get excited.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the only games that kind of are doing well at the moment are like their own type of lane. Like Minecraft's still doing quite good, but it's fallen off from what it used to be. So
Yeah, I know. Fortnite came out in 2017.
yes.
For me, anyway. I don't know about you, but for me, the first 3-4 seasons of that, I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. After that, I didn't start to like it. I think it just started changing the game. It started getting too competitive for me, anyway. You know, because I was always into like first-person shooters and stuff, anyway. Racing games, simulators and stuff. So the whole idea of like Fortnite getting competitive and that didn't really suit me. So then I just stopped playing it. I fell out with it. So obviously then I started playing more Siege, COD, and then they started to die off a bit. Not die off, but got worse. They weren't the same as they used to be.
Yeah, I think Fortnite was the start of gaming going down this one lane of battle royale. As soon as Fortnite started doing it, there was a lot of like copycat games that started doing it as well, and then even Call of Duty started to join in when Blackout came out, and I think it kind of ruins the fun that we used to have playing games, because it used to be kind of like online stuff which wasn't really that competitive, or just having fun on certain games. And I just think battle royale, it's people get too competitive, they always want to win, and it just makes it harder for people to just play casually. And I think a lot of people are starting to kind of fall off from games because it's too much time put into it to even try to get good at it, to keep up with other players.
Yeah, no, that's the ridiculous part nowadays anyway. There's people out there that's fucking like 10,000 hours in the game. Obviously, if they're gone pro or whatever, that's good for them. Obviously, like, esports is there. Esports, I think, that's another one I think that's starting to die off a bit. Like, I haven't... Like, what games now has esports? Siege, COD... Does Fortnite still do it?
I think so. Rocket League.
There used to be so much hype around esports, definitely during COVID anyway, because of like everyone had to stay at home and do events. It was everywhere. But just games with like Fortnite, COD, whatever, the amount of time people put into them, it was ridiculous. I never really put much time into games. Siege now, definitely. When I was 13, 14, had this dream I wanted to be in esports, right? Obviously, I'm here talking this podcast, so it didn't work out, obviously. But I really wanted to get into Siege esports, Rainbow Six Siege esports. So I set a challenge to myself for like a year or so to get good at the game. I spent definitely 10, 12 hours at it every day. That was not healthy whatsoever. Like, I
feel like
Sorry, go on.
I think a lot of kids, when they were growing up, they all wanted to be pro gamers, do esports and all. I used to want it as well with Fortnite when it started to blow up. I really enjoyed the game for a good while, and then everyone just started getting so good to the point I kind of just gave up. I couldn't play it anymore. I played it here and there, but I don't understand how people get so good at that game. And yeah, I just feel like esports are for people who have to put their entire life into one game.
Yeah, like I don't think. What's this chap doing?
What is he doing?
Anyway, like esports is for people. Obviously, they're insane at the game, but to obviously get to that level, you have to dump so much time in basically your life into the game. And that's not really worth it nowadays, especially with new games coming out. Like I know now, with Ubisoft, they brought out, wasn't it, Hyperscape, the battle royale game.
Yes.
Everyone thought that would be it. Everyone thought that was Fortnite killer. It literally flopped after like 3 weeks. No one played it. And I was disappointed. It was a really good game. I liked how I thought it was good. I liked the way they put it all together. But with people like this fella in the game, it no battle royale game's ever going to get close to Fortnite. With the feeling it had when it first came out. Like,
but Fortnite was the first one to do it properly. I don't know if they were the first one to ever make battle royale, but they're the ones who done it right. Because there was like H1Z1, there was PUBG and all that, which were all the same. Oh.
Yeah, like, look, I mean...
But Fortnite changed it up, because obviously all those used to be shooting games, which is just shooting, and that's about it. Fortnite changed it up by adding like builds, so you can kind of customize what you want to do, how to build, stuff like that. And I think that's what got a lot of people interested in it, because it was something new. It was a battle royale like a lot of other games, but they done it differently. And that's why I think it got so big. It's still quite big now, which I was shocked about.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with like FIFA, COD. Like, if I'm sorry to say it, but FIFA, COD, they used to be good years ago. But after, and I was sorry so much FIFA, but COD anyway, Warzone, it started to get just so repetitive. Like the first Warzone was brilliant with Verdansk and everything, but after that, it went downhill. It just was not enjoyable. And with Fortnite, I wish I could go back to Fortnite and play it and enjoy it, but I can't. Like, I've tried it a few times, I just can't get back into it. It just isn't the same game as it used to be.
Yeah, I think a lot of games need to change it up. They need to stop with the battle royale and make a new era of something new that's actually quite good. And it's quite hard to make up something like that, but I think the battle royale stuff should come to an end. Because there's so much out there. Some games can still continue with it, but I feel like there has to be games out there that do something new, get people excited for the new era of gaming.
Yeah, I don't know what direction gaming is going into at the minute. Like, there's so many different games coming out, so many games being put on hold and everything. Like, for me, personally, I'm big into sim racing and like racing and all that. Sim racing, rallying, that sort of stuff. So there is one game coming out. Project Motor Racing, I think it's called. It's going to be coming out in September or something. August, September. And I mean, that's the only game I've been excited for the past, since EA Sports WRC came out, which was about 2 years ago. A year ago, 2 years ago. Now, that game's flopped completely. I don't know, they just ruined it. And they laid off all the workers at Codemasters, so. But that's the only game for me I'm going to be excited for this year. Now, we all know GTA 6 might be coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah, I think GTA 6 will bring gaming back to life. Only because a lot of people, I think it's going to be not as what people expectations are, but I still think it's going to be so good that people will still buy it. And I think after that, I think a lot of other games are going to try not do something similar, but try and make games kind of like GTA 6, because with the stuff we have nowadays, we can make a game look so good, quite real. And yeah, I think after GTA 6 comes out, I think a lot of other games will start to blow up or new things will come out about them. So I think GTA 6 will help a lot with the gaming, but I don't think it'll save it completely.
No. I feel like people are too hyped up and they're expecting too much for GTA 6. Yeah, it's going to be like, it will be, it has to be. It's going to be the next big thing. Like, it's going to break the gaming industry. Like, they're going to make so much money. They're going to break records in like the first 24 hours probably. But I feel like people has to just lower their expectations slightly. Like, I see people there thinking the game's going to be like 120 FPS, this, that, the other. Think everything's going to be accessible. It's not. At least I don't think it is going to be, because like I don't think they'd have like the space or anything for that sort of stuff, especially on the consoles. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be at least, maybe not 200 gigs, a bit less than 200 gigs. But I mean, if you look at COD, I think Black Ops 6 for a campaign multiplayer Warzone, that's nearly like 140 gig, isn't it? Or 150.
Yeah.
Red Dead came out in 2018. That's 120 gig, I'm pretty sure. That's a 2018. Then you have other games, like racing games, and they're not as big. They are big, but it's the graphics that puts the storage up. It's like 80 gig, 90 gig, you know. That's what the graphics. I think the graphics do look good in the trailer for GTA 6, but I think people are going to expect too much of that as well.
Yeah, I agree. I think the games that I really enjoyed playing, which kind of fell off a little bit, were story games. Story games used to be
100%.
quite good.
Yeah.
And the last good story game I played personally was God of War, as it had a story to it. It kind of builds up each character, and the ending's quite good too. But I think after that, a lot of games are coming out that were quite bad. In my opinion, like Elden Ring, which is probably, people won't agree with me on that, but I think Elden Ring was not a good game at all. And a lot of people go for this like Dark Souls vibe, and I get people enjoy it. Just not my cup of tea, and I don't think it's helping gaming, because it's kind of copying other games. So I think they need to change stuff up. I think every single, every single brand, I guess, should change up each game instead of just doing one type. Like Rockstar is mainly shooting, with GTA, Red Dead, Max Payne, all that is all to do with shooting and all that stuff. I think they could change it up a little bit. Same with a lot of other games or brands.
Yeah. I do think there's like too many shooter games out there, and a lot of them are quite bad. Obviously, COD, people's gonna say it's not bad. I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but they do overdo it. I know years ago, Black Ops 4, I think, was the last good COD game. Obviously, everyone's gonna disagree with me on that. Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, but people wanted realism, people wanted this, that and the other. They got that and they hated it. Now they want something else. So the game's going in all different directions. Even the gun balancing in it is ridiculous. Like, I know there Black Ops 6 show when we were playing it.
Yeah.
What was that gun we used? The Jackal PDW. That was literally meta for nearly half the year, wasn't it? When it came out.
Yeah, it was so
Like,
overpowered.
that's ridiculous. And the XM4. 100 round mag.
And as soon as they got nerfed, there was other guns then that came out that were as good or even better than the Jackal. Like in the new season, the SWAT was quite overpowered. It was kind of like the Grau from the original Warzone, which was too overpowered. Which I think they need to kind of help with the gun balance on each gun. I feel like some of them are a bit too overpowered and just shoot too fast. I think it should be fast speeds, low damage, or slow speed, fast damage. I think that makes it more fair. As if you have one that has like fast shooting and fast, good damage, it kind of just ruins the whole fun of the game because everyone's just going to use that one gun until it gets nerfed. Like, the game that I liked the most in COD was probably Black Ops 3 because I feel like it was a bit different. But I also liked World War 2 because it was based off a true story.
Yeah.
And I feel like the guns in that were quite balanced. They weren't like overpowered in the sense of this new Black Ops. And yeah, I think that's one main thing they really need to work on is gun balance. And obviously with cheaters, which nearly all games have.
Oh yeah, the cheating is ridiculous. Like, I know COD obviously we played it. There's a lot of dodgy stuff going on, but I'm gonna sound like a little crybaby here, but I was really big into Siege, obviously, right? I was really competitive at it. I wanted to get somewhere with it, but the amount of people every game I'd come up against in the high ranks, high plat, diamond lobbies, right? This even before like the whole Emerald and Champion thing came out. There would people be there using Zims and macros and all that. And it just completely ruined the whole feel of the game. Like, you're there trying to compete against someone who has a mouse and keyboard against you. Like, that's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it went unnoticed for so long. They obviously tried different things. They have something in it now. I don't know if it works. I think the way it works is that if it detects the movement is too quick or something, it hires up their ping to the server. I'm not sure exactly how that works. But the whole cheater problem in every game is ridiculous. Even racing games. You'd imagine racing games where people wouldn't cheat at, but they do. And it's kind of a disgrace. Like, probably in Minecraft as well, you'd cheating, would you?
Yes, you get a lot of like cheaters in Minecraft.
That's kind of sad.
Like all clickers kind of, and I don't know what cheat exactly. Like, you can be invincible on like servers and all. I think it's a bit stupid. I think every game should automatically have an anti-cheat, and if there's another way to get cheats, always try to find an anti-cheat for that. Because some of them are quite hard to find anti-cheats for because it doesn't get recognised. But I feel like there should be people always monitoring the game, and people get to report. They monitor themselves, make sure, and find a way to get rid of it. Because they always have like computers and all doing it, which computers don't get to see everything. They always miss out on little things. While yes, humans make mistakes, humans can see it with their own eyes if someone's cheating.
Yeah.
But what do you think will bring gaming back to life?
I think a balance between all games. Obviously, if you had a game that, like, obviously focused around physics and like gun physics, driving physics, all that sort of stuff. If a game came out like that and it just broke the whole gaming industry or whatever, and if people started to work on that and make games like that, I think that would definitely give a boost. And if the companies just listened to the fan base, like COD for example, people want different stuff in it. People cry about stuff, people cry about other stuff, people want this, people want that. I did listen, I don't know if to listen or not, because I haven't seen much change, especially from like everything I've seen about it. There hasn't been much change from what people want. And that's for every game.
One game though did try to do a high quality game with a lot of good physics, which was Cyberpunk, and the trailer did look very good. It looked very good. As soon as the game released, it flopped, mainly because there was too many glitches. Even though it looked so good, it was too many glitches, too much stuff wrong with it. That's the only issue with high quality stuff, that they will have a lot of glitches. And I feel like if you want to bring game back to life, you should also make sure everywhere in a map or whatever it is that there's no glitch, as I feel like that ruins the game. Some glitches now are fun. In GTA 4 there were some glitches that were quite fun, like the swing glitch, where you just fling your car from the other side of the map just for a little bit of fun. But there were some glitches that you fall through the map just randomly and all that stuff, which isn't really that good, I guess. I just feel like they need to be more unique with their games, and I think kind of put something in the trailer that's like eye-catching, that people would want to play, that looks interesting, instead of just copy and pasting
Yeah,
every game
exactly.
out there.
That's like FIFA and COD and everything. Like, it's just the same thing every year. Every year's the same thing.
Yes.
Like, obviously, Call of Duty is a shooter game. FIFA is a football game. But even if they just brought one game out every 2-3 years and just updated it accordingly, and then when technology goes forward a bit more, bring a new game out. Better graphics and stuff. There really isn't no need to bring out the game every single year. It's just money grabbing.
I heard GTA 6 will be the last Grand Theft Auto. I think it has enough games. It has about 8-9 different games from when it first came out. And I think they're kind of starting to realise, even though people will still want another GTA at some point in the future, they need to put an end to it. Because I think they're going to try go to new things. Same with Red Dead. Apparently they're making one more Red Dead, and that's done as well.
Yeah,
Either they could bring back old nostalgia games or new games completely.
Yeah, I think Red Dead was definitely for me. I think all my time playing games, Red Dead has definitely been up there for me, if not one of my favorite games, because
it was one of the best games.
It was very unique, like a Western game with all the stuff in it. I just wish it didn't like fall off the way it did. Just stop updating it. Like the whole idea of going around with horses and stuff. That was great. But that's coming from me. I love Western.
People were interested in GTA mainly because it's more the real world in a sense. You can drive around in a city. Well, Red Dead is more old horses and all that stuff. So it's quite hard to get people interested in something like that, because it's just what interesting stuff can you put in? You can't put in like what they have in GTA, like fucking ray guns and all that. That just doesn't match the whole Western thing.
Yeah, because Red Dead was made in what
2018.
Yeah, but the year it was set was 1898 or 99. 1899.
1899.
Yeah, it's obviously a ray gun is just a bit ridiculous for that, but because the whole scenery and graphics and just all that sort of stuff was brilliant. I really liked that. And it wasn't
one of the games with the best graphics.
Like you could go around it on a horse. Like I used to go on it. I played for like a month or two, stop playing it, and then every so often I go on it, just go around the whole map, climb the big mountain in it, go around by Saint Denis, all that. Like it wasn't short of stuff to do either. Like if you had a few people on with you, you'd have great crack for the whole night. And it's like the same.
I would never touch online, mainly because I think GTA Online ruined the game for me, as there's just so many people and they added too much stuff like the oppressors and all that, which kind of ruined it. I really enjoyed the story was great, but I think the online for me personally ruined it. So I don't want to play the Red Dead story, which is one of the best story games I've ever played, and then go to online just for me to ruin the game. So I know it's just going to be kind of the same as GTA.
No, I don't know. My experience now with Red Dead Online, nowhere near GTA. Like GTA, you'd be there doing stuff, special cargo, whatever, and someone fell in an oppressor would come along and just blow you up, or in a laser or whatever, the jets. Whereas Red Dead, you kind of had more chance of defending yourself. Now, I have often come against little tryhards that drink the health potions. You know the health tonics are like the 3-star health tonic things, I think they are. Or 2-star, them things, and they'd be there on a hill sniping. You wouldn't have a chance of killing them, but you'd still have a chance of getting your stuff, and if you could get away around the other side of a hill or a mountain, you'd probably have a good chance of getting away from them. Like you'd have a better chance overall of securing your stuff. Now, some occasions I have got a few lads come up on horses and just blow it up with dynamite, but if you compare that to GTA, it's nothing compared to it. Like even in, obviously it's not the same in every lobby you go into, but majority lobbies in Red Dead, the people you come across aren't going to kill you on sight. Whereas GTA, like you could honk at someone in a car being friendly and they'll just shoot you or blow you up.
Yeah. It's only because it's just two different generations of the game. Obviously, GTA is more modern.
Yeah.
Probably around like the 2012 mark when it first came out. And then obviously Red Dead is so old, like 1899. So it's different, but I feel like it's kind of like the bounty stuff, all that. I don't know much about it because I've never played it, but I just feel like it's kind of like the same people that play GTA Online as the same in Red Dead Online, just fucking around, killing people just for fun, and it kind of ruins the experience, as that's not what you're trying to play the game for, just to go around and die constantly.
Yeah.
It's just not fun.
I know.
That's why I never really liked online games. But I think though, like Rockstar's GTA Online was the thing that put me off online games.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously can understand that because, like, if you're trying to enjoy yourself and someone's just killing you over and over again, it's not gonna be fun. Like, see, Red Dead it's only good, I think anyway, if you had a few fellas playing with you, a few lads playing with you, because you're there on your own. You can't really do much. Like, obviously you can go fishing, but who's gonna go fishing on their own? Like, I know 1 or 2 times I was with a few people on it, and we went to fish. We had like a competition to see who'd get the biggest fish or whatever. We were there for about half an hour. It was great crack. And then you go riding about on the horses, and you might try even yourself going after a posse of people, like a team of people, whatever. Try to take them over, kill them. But never have I, in Red Dead, blown up someone's cargo or stuff. They're goods, that's what they call it. Because the pain of getting it, like, it takes forever to get it. GTA now, I have done that a few times, but mainly it was payback. The people did it to me before. See, another thing.
I feel like people that play online games like GTA and Red Dead, I feel like they're just people that don't want people to have fun. They just ruin all the fun that's in online. Like, they might put so much stuff in online that you want to try out, but you can't, just because there's always people there that want to ruin all the fun for people. And that's one reason that I think their online kind of fell off. It used to be so big when online first came out for the first like maybe 4 or 5 years, and after a while it slowly started falling off. And when that stopped falling off, they just had to make RP servers, and now RP is now the next big thing. Not as it used to be, but it's still quite big compared to GTA Online, as it's not people just getting rid of the fun, going around killing people and all that. It's actually like having fun on the game.
Yeah. One thing that I feel kind of I wouldn't really be killed off gaming, but really changed the way you look at it is microtransactions. And that's a lot with GTA, with shark cards. Like, it's €65, is it? For an $8 million shark card. 8 million in-game currency for €65. Like, if you got an oppressor, was it 3-4 mil for an oppressor? That's half it gone. Get a nightclub dude up, that's all gone. €65, that's not worth it. You're better off spending your time trying to play the game. But to play the game, you need to do stuff. Now, they have changed it, but you used to have to be in public lobbies to do cargo and stuff. But to change it, you can do it in invite onlys. But you have to spend so much time at it, and if you are in a public lobby, you could lose so much money by people just blowing you up and blowing your cargo and everything. But microtransactions, even with Fortnite and COD there, like, it's €20 for a skin. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And gun skins.
I think the last time I went on GTA Online was the I don't remember the name of the house. Like, you had to fly to this island. And yes, that one was the last time I played GTA. I literally, as soon as I completed that heist, I went off it. I probably went on it once or twice after that with one of my mates, and we just kept getting killed constantly from these oppressors, and I just kind of was like, yeah, screw this, just get rid of the game, as it's not fun. And I feel like that's one thing GTA 6 should try fix, is make sure you can still have fun in the game, because people going around ruining it, it's quite annoying. Well, I think in that they should change it up a little bit, where you can fuck around, but you can also have fun.
Yeah. Obviously, GTA 6 is going to be it. That's my next best game. And for all we know, that could be the last game we're ever going to get that's going to be good. Or maybe it'll turn the whole thing around, I don't know. But there really has not been a good game since 2017, which is Fortnite. Personally. Like Fortnite,
Yeah, for me,
when it came out,
it
was the last best game.
Yeah, I don't remember what year it came out. I think it was 2021, 2022, when it was God of War Ragnarok. That was my last game that I really, really liked. Mainly because I just like story games, and it was just quite good. I don't know. I have something for story games that interests me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the character development, maybe it's just a story, or maybe it's all of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the next game I'm really waiting for after GTA 6 would be the next Red Dead, because Red Dead 2 was so good. I hope they do the same for Red Dead 3, because the better graphics, I think it would look better than GTA 6 is going to look. And I think the whole Western thing is actually better than a city life.
Yeah. Definitely Red Dead 3 when it comes out will be, for me personally, will be a very, very good game, and I probably would spend a lot of time playing it. But even just going back to COD, I want to go back to COD for a second. The best COD game, people say, was Black Ops 2. I enjoyed Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
It's definitely I think it was the best COD that had gun balancing in it. Now, some people disagree with that, but I think, from my experience anyway, there wasn't a gun that was the go-to gun that would just destroy everyone you went against. Compare that to Black Ops 6. The Jackal is probably still overpowered. Or was it PPSH?
The PPSH is quite overpowered.
Like, if you were in, not Shipment, not even Nuketown, if you were on, what's the small map in that? Stakeout. If you went Stakeout, just in core normally, you'd dominate with that gun. Stakeout with shotguns, that's another thing. Shotguns is ridiculous. It is bulky.
They're only ridiculous on those short maps. They're actually not that good on long maps. You don't see anyone use them in Warzone or on bigger maps, because it's just useless. I would just use ARs, SMGs, and that's about it. Like baby snipers, pistols. But the shotguns were quite useless unless you're going on like Deku or the Pit, all those very small maps.
Yeah. I know Black Ops 3 was really good. Obviously the jetpacks and stuff flying about was great crack. There was a few guns in that was overpowered, but you could kind of work around it. Black Ops 4, I actually don't know Black Ops 4. My experience with the guns I use and stuff, there wasn't really one that dominated the best. It was always based on the map. You'd use an ICR for a sort of smallish mid map maybe, but then you'd use the Rampart or something for another one.
Yeah, I heard the next Black Ops is going to be a lot more like Black Ops 3 with the jetpacks, wall runs,
I did
and all
hear
that,
something like that, yeah.
which I think won't be as good as Black Ops 3, as back in that day, no one was very, very good how they are now. There's people that are in the game now that are fucking unreal. Back then they used to be quite good, but I feel like flying around and doing wall runs is just going to make the game so much harder for casual players. It's going to be either new people coming to it, or just people that haven't played COD since Black Ops 3 going back, because it's kind of the same, and just won't enjoy it because people are just going to be too good with the movement, too good with the aim, and it's just going to get quite bad.
Yeah, and I feel cheater problems going to be in it. But
Yeah.
like the competitive side of COD is just so dead, I think. In my experience with it, you either come against people cheating or people in it never off the game. Now I'm going to sound like a little crybaby saying that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, it is true.
Like, obviously being competitive is being good at the game, but there's a line between being good at the game and literally cheating at it to beat another person.
I think next game, when it's like ranked, they should always have someone monitoring rank, because there are so many cheaters in ranked. Could be wall hacks or aimbot, stuff like that. I think they need to have people watching out on each server to make sure there's no hackers or reports. There's especially those ones. So like, there's people that hacked from the start of ranked and get all the way up to the highest rank of iridescent. How do they not catch those people going all the way up to the highest rank?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I think it's just there's a way they're manipulating the statistics that's making the system not catch on to them. It's definitely something like that.
I'm not talking about the computer doing it. I think people should do it. I think if they get one report or someone cheating, monitor them, because a computer might not be able to notice it, but people would.
See, I don't know, because there's been so many times now in Call of Duty, and it's not even Call of Duty, where I've been reported, maybe not for cheating, but for voice chat, right? Now I will admit, I have said things to people, but I've never said something first. They've always insulted me. Obviously, COD trash talk is basically how it used to be. You go into a lobby, the amount of abuse you give and get, it was ridiculous, but it was just how you played the game. And they know, like the people who make COD know that, but they still ban you and punish you for minor things. Like, I called a fella a bitch one day. I'm assuming him and his friend reported me, and I got a 7-day voice com ban. Like, that's a bit ridiculous. And he was after saying something way worse than that to me, and I reported him, but nothing happened. At least something could happen. I never got the, you know, the way you get the notification saying that your report has been processed or has been taken action on, or whatever it says.
Yeah,
I never got one of them off that fella. I have like once or twice for the people. I think they need to be a bit more give and take with them. Obviously, just people being racist, homophobic, that's not on. Like, I agree with that sort of stuff being punishable, but the common trash talk you give to people, like, come on, it's a bit like they should have. I don't know how I feel about the whole recording thing. Like, I know PlayStation has the recording thing for party chat, but I'm just talking about the game chat. I don't know if I agree with like the whole recording of it, but at least if there was recording in it and someone reported you, someone goes back and looks at it, and if it's just common trash talk, I don't think there should be any punishment to it. But if there's anything racism or homophobia or, you know, something terrible like that, then that's when you should take action, and I agree with that. But if it's just like calling someone a bitch, obviously, like what I said, or telling someone to fuck off, or whatever you say to them usually, I don't think that should be punishable.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion anyway.
I think COD made so many people toxic though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I got so toxic from playing that.
I don't usually get like very toxic, but as soon as I start playing that, I turn into a cunt or prick. Like, literally just saying not whatever I want to, of course, but I would give people so much shit just because I'm getting sick of it. And I don't think any game has done that. Like, okay, Fortnite did do that to me, but you can't actually say it to them. you just shout at yourself at that point.
Yeah.
But in that game, I think because there's voice chat, you can just shout at other people then, and I kind of sometimes people go too far, as you said, with the racism, homophobics, transphobics, and all that. I think people need to take a fucking step down a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's
Like-
kind of ruining the experience for some people.
The thing that doesn't make sense to me with COD and any other game that has like the voice chat in it, the game is PG-18, right? The game is for adults. It's rated for adults. Therefore, common trash talk should be okay. That's my belief. That's what I think. Obviously, as I said before, racism, homophobia, that stuff, it's not on. That's punishable. But the common trash talk that you'd say to someone on the street if they annoyed you should not be punishable.
I agree.
Obviously, there's a limit to it though. If you go to insulting someone's family over a fucking video game, then you should just not play that game whatsoever.
Yes,
Um,
true.
Even, I remember playing Siege, and you get the messages off people. But obviously, if you report someone on Xbox or whatever, obviously, I'm assuming it's the same on PlayStation. If you report them, it obviously goes to Xbox, and then they look over it. And obviously, whatever happens, happens. But I think they got a lot stricter with that now. Like, if you say anything wrong, I called a fella. What did I let me think. I was playing Siege and I called some fella. What did I call him? I said something that wasn't a swear word or anything offensive, but it was something. I forget rightly what I said, but it wasn't that bad. And I got a voice ban for it on the Xbox. Which is a bit ridiculous. But no, I think we're veering a bit too much. We should stay in the whole game thing. Yeah, we've went rambling on a bit there, but back to like the whole start of things, game and whatever. There's just nothing enjoyable. Like the games I enjoy nowadays. I like Farming Simulator. Obviously, I've an interest in agriculture and all that. GTA, I'm not really playing much. I just do story mode now. I upload the videos. Play Minecraft. We play Minecraft now and again.
Yeah.
It keeps us happy for an hour or two. There's nothing else really. Like nothing's fun. Nothing gives me that buzz. Like I play racing games. It's still not enough. I've spent less time on the Xbox, which I think is good because definitely for your mental health anyway. Like away from the whole social media and online stuff, which will be another podcast. Another topic for us.
Yeah, I don't enjoy any games at the moment. Just no games really give me that like feeling like I actually enjoy this. So like I don't really play games that often. It's just the only games I kind of play here and there, I just repeat playing story games because they're the only things that I have something to do. I don't have to get annoyed or frustrated because I'm going against people that are just too good. It's just something to do for fun, or just when I'm bored, do that.
Like
Yeah, literally.
growing up for me, like I've always played games. That's my getaway for things. Now, past year, definitely the past year, maybe two. We'll say a year. I've had more crack literally going outside and breathing fresh air. I don't know if that's just because I'm going out of gaming or if it literally is the fact that there's nothing good to play. I don't know. I think it is going down a route where if nothing's changed soon, it will start to fall off badly.
Yeah.
And it will definitely take a massive effect on people. But yeah, look, I think we're coming up on time now anyway. That was a good chat, so it was.
Yes, it was.
That was brilliant. Thank you everyone so much for watching if you've made it this far. If not, well, you wouldn't hear me anyway talking now, but if not, that's okay. Do keep in touch, do keep in contact with us in the comments below. Let us know. if there's anything we said that isn't correct, or if you have anything that you don't agree with, let us know in the comments. We'll answer you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching,
The
everyone.
And the question is gaming dying?
Yes, is it dying? Let us know your opinions below. Yeah, do let us know your opinions below, because we'd be interested to know what everyone else thinks. But yeah, look, thank you everyone for watching. Do drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more of these. We'll probably aim for once a week, maybe, for now. See how it goes. We'll do that once a week. But yeah, thanks everyone so much for watching. Do keep in contact. Do let us know what your opinions are. But look, for now, that's everything with us, and we will chat to you in the next one.